And we are back. radioonfire.com. Yours truly, Don McKay, in here. Thank you for joining me. Of course, the Don McKay Show. I'm holding it down and coming at you from the Radio on Fire studios here in Baltimore, Maryland. Let's dive in. So the long-threatened immigration and customs enforcement raids appeared to have begun yesterday amid the anxiety of immigrant communities across the country. Questions about how deep, how extensive the much-hyped action would be caused all of this. And that's understandable. If you are here illegally, this might be something that you might worry about. And I understand that. So the raids are expected to take place in several major cities across the country, including LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago, Miami, Denver, Atlanta, Houston, and Baltimore. So, as of 6 p.m. last night, there were no reports of arrests in LA or here in Baltimore. But New York had some people apprehended, and we're going to continue to follow that. But that brought me to today's topic, which lately there has been a whole lot of outrage about what people are calling family separation. Specifically, this happens when family units are illegally entering the United States. Okay? For whatever reason. While I feel for these folks, I do. These immigrants affected by the policies, they're breaking the law. And making matters worse, they have their children with them during the commission of these crimes. Let's think about that. So they're committing a crime. Now, what a lot of Democrats are saying is that they're seeking asylum. And if they're seeking asylum, then they need to enter through the proper channels of entry. And of course, they're going to say, oh, it's backed up, or we couldn't get through, in a timely manner. But the borders are being rushed. A lot of people trying to come. So if I go in McDonald's, right? I'm hungry. Take my children in McDonald's. Go to get something to eat. And it's during lunchtime. So there's a long line. And I said, I don't got time for this. My kid's hungry. And I just go in the back and start making my food. I'm going to get in trouble. Now, I was doing it for a noble reason. I'm hungry. My kids are hungry. Why are we going to McDonald's? I don't know. But no one would feel sorry for me. They would say, you need to wait in line and wait the course. And they would try to take my child away from me. They would. I'm a U.S. citizen. So why are we putting the illegal immigrant above U.S. citizens? Democrats, please answer that for me. That's what I want to know. Now, if a U.S. citizen robs a bank, a husband and wife team commits some crime with their child in the car, U.S. citizen, what will happen? I'll tell you what will happen. Family separation. That's what will happen. And everyone will say that should happen. And it'll be on the news. And they will say, oh my God, this family committed this crime with their child in the car? You need to take that child from. You mean you need to separate the child from the mother and father? That's family separation. Where a lot of people get it confused is that they're looking at things from the standpoint of a law-abiding citizen and their child being ripped from their arms. That's not what's happening here. In many cases, these kids are being sent over by their parents because they know that America's going to take them in. And that's the situation that we're dealing with. Okay? But the parents of U.S. citizens who commit crimes, especially with their children present, those parents are endangering the kids. But in the case of illegal immigrants, and I'm speaking of illegal immigrants, people who are coming not at a point of entry that is recognized as a point that you're supposed to come in, they're sneaking in. But we feel differently about this. But the U.S. citizens, take their kids, separate their kids, no problem. Growing up, I know plenty of guys, personally, who committed crimes and were separated from their families. Held in bad conditions, confined to a small space, a gate up, held there for longer than 40 days, in some instances. But they did a crime, and they did their time. But why is that different for illegal immigrants? Now, we're talking about U.S. citizens. Oh, nobody cares about the U.S. citizens. Let's keep in mind, we're talking about U.S. citizens, our fellow countrymen. We're going to continue this in a moment. Now, you are listening to the Diamond K Show here on Radio on Fire. And if you are tired of mainstream media misrepresenting the truth, then I need you to become a premium subscriber to Radio on Fire. We are the voice of urban America, and your donations and subscriptions, the premium subscriptions, help us continue to do what we do. radioonfire.com/join is where you go. So it really bothers me how Democrats are putting the children of illegal immigrants above the children of U.S. citizens. Why do I say that? Okay. Everybody loves kids, right? Everybody loves kids. And the child of an illegal immigrant, love them too. However, you have a hierarchy, right? You have a hierarchy, and the children of U.S. citizens should come before the children of illegal immigrants. What do I mean by that? The inner cities are full of kids being mistreated. The suburbs are full of kids being mistreated. The U.S. foster care system is full of kids who have been mistreated, who have been touched, who have been underfed, a litany of things. So why are the Dems not rallying about those causes? If your concern is kids and making sure that kids are treated properly and getting kids to, you see where I'm going here. There's plenty of U.S. citizen children that we could help, but we are putting the children of illegal immigrants before the children of U.S. citizens. And why? Is it because it's election season? Is it because it's Trump? I don't know. But whatever it is, we need to get a handle on it, and right now. Because to me, U.S. citizens should come before illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants. And that is what I'm talking about here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the like button. I'll be very interested to hear your thoughts and your comments. Of course, The Diamond K Show dropping twice a day, 9 a.m., 12 noon, radioonfire.com.